Okay, now this is where I tell you that you already know the rules. The robots are the ones who do the painting, and that means you guys have to do the guessing. And I will give you some clues that tonight in particular will probably be very helpful. So here we go. We're going to go back in time and we're going to do the top 20 John Wayne movies. John Wayne movies. Number 20. Here we go. Now, this film was John Wayne's directorial debut. He was starred in it too. He retells a pivotal moment in Texas independence. Patriotic fervor pulses through every cannon blast. Now, critics felt it was more flag waving than filmmaking. I think that was a complaint of a lot of John Wayne films, right? He was a little too patriotic sometimes. I gave you some good clues there already. Now, Wayne plays Davy Crockett at the doomed fortress. Huh? Oh, Dr. Knows. Dr. Knows. That's right. This is the Alamo. This is the Alamo. Now, this is all the way back in 1960. 1960. I think it was in color. This picture just happens to be in black and white. Promotion picture. Wayne sunk his own money into this production, building a full-scale replica of the Alamo in Texas. Sounds fun. All right, that's number 20. The Alamo. The Alamo. I think you'll notice the little videos get better and better every week. Hopefully you'll enjoy those. All right, number 19. These first few are probably pretty tough. I'm going to give you the date. Help you out. 1959. 1959 for this one. Now, this is set during the Civil War, but it was shot like a cavalry parade. It's based on a real Union raid deep into Confederate territory. So it's a Civil War flick. Civil War flick. Now, this is John Ford. John Ford directs, adding gravitas and grit. Now, in this one, Wayne's character is all business. Little backstory. Now, does anybody know this one? I've heard of this. This is not True Grit. Yeah, it looks like True Grit there. This one has grit. This is not True Grit. He plays Colonel Marlowe, leading troops behind enemy lines. Not the searchers. Hang on to that. That may come up. Oh, True Grit may come up too. Oh, there are no bad answers tonight, but the more common ones are probably a little lower in the list. I've heard of this one though. I've heard this is one of his better films. This was the only Ford-Wayne collaboration set during the Civil War. It's called The Horse Soldiers. The Horse Soldiers. There you go. There he is. A horse soldier. Learn something every day on Dave's After Dark. All right, now I've heard of this one. 1963. 1963. I think I've seen it. Rerun on TV. It's the closest Wayne ever came to slapstick. Got some comedy in it. It features a legendary mud fight and a lot of yelling. And this picture, when you see the full picture, is a kick. You couldn't get away with this anymore. This film cannot be made. This is a battle of the sexes comedy dressed in cowboy boots. Sparks fly with Maureen O'Hara, and so do fists. Wayne stars as the grumpy, brawling title rancher. All right. So this is not the Quiet Man. This was a comedy. And there he is, spanking Maureen O'Hara, which I don't think you can get away with that anymore, could you? Now, this was inspired by Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew. It's the Western that didn't take itself too seriously. I know. And the robots wouldn't animate it that way, though. They wouldn't animate it. McClintock was the name of this. McClintock. And I think he actually spanks multiple women during the show. Pretty funny. Little comedy relief. All right, number 17. Let's get back to a more Western. Now, this is 1971. It's a little bit older John Wayne. This Western is rough, raw, and surprisingly violent. Wayne rides to the rescue of a kidnapped grandson. It's the Old West meets Dirty Harry in tone. It features Wayne's real-life son playing his on-screen son. Now, that's a bit of interest. No, this one's not too great either. If you keep saying that, though, Sandra, you know you're gonna get it right. Not to shoot us. Keep saying that one. You may be right sometime too. This is number 17. So we're not into those real. That's the big money. That True Grit and the Shoot Us. Those are the big money. He plays the titular aging gunslinger out for justice. Despite being set in 1909, the film includes motorcycles and automatic weapons, an Old West on the edge of modernity. Cowboys is a good guess, but incorrect. This one was called Big Jake. Big Jake, 1971. There he is, Big Jake. Big Jake. I'm glad the robots have stumped you with a couple of these, because you're going to get most of them. Number 16. Number 16. This one is 1966. Brad's in the house. What's going on, man? A gunman and a drunken sheriff must save a town. It's basically Rio Bravo with a different reasoning. Now, this is Howard Hawks returns to familiar territory. This is 1966. Robert Mitchum tags in for Dean Martin. Wayne plays Cole Thornton, suave and lethal. Now, though critics noted the similarities to Rio Bravo, fans embraced it as a spiritual sequel with its own swagger. So some say this was the sequel to Rio Bravo, 1966. That's a tough one, huh? Not the searchers, but if you keep saying it, it's gonna come true. Maybe a while. This is El Dorado. El Dorado. Google that. Look at that horse. Not bad animation, huh? No. Pretty good. All right, number 15. Number 15. Now let's change gears. Changing gears. This film has more stars than Hollywood Walk of Fame. This is the D-Day as told from every possible angle. So this was the movie that was just in-depth D-Day landing. Wayne steps out of the Western genre into war boots. He plays a real-life paratrooper with grit and guile. He's portraying Lieutenant Colonel Vandervoort, and he's cool under fire. All right, who knows the D-Day movie? It's definitely not the Searchers. That's a cowboy movie. Who knows? Storming Normandy is what it's about. Not the name of the movie. 1962. No, it's pretty well known. There you go. It's Stuart's in the house and taking it for the team. Thank you, Stuart. Yes, it is The Longest Day. The Longest Day is correct. Wayne performed with a broken rib after an onset injury. There you go. I knew Stuart would be here for the John Wayne. We're only down to number 14, so we still got quite a few. We're not into the big hot ones yet. Now this movie's name is also my nickname in high school. How's that? That's not going to help anybody but Brad. A drifter with a dog walks into Apache country. Is part Western, part survival story. Wayne sports buckskin instead of his unusual spurs. Oh, I'm sorry, his usual spurs. All right, this is the one where he goes into Apache country. He defends a widow and her son from raiders. Wayne plays the iconic, deadly somebody. His last name's Lane, but the movie is his first name. This was one of the first 3D Westerns. What? Though most audiences saw it in regular format due to projection issues. Yeah, this is 1953, so no doubt. Very good, guys. Brad, Stuart, you both got it. Very good. That's correct. Now, all the way back in 53. How about that? Hondo. Hondo. I used to hear that quite a bit on the basketball court. All right. Let's go to 13. I had the number 17 in high school, Brad, and that was Don Havlicek from the Boston Celtics. Was number 17, and his name was Hondo. There you go. All right, 13. World War II was raging when this hit theaters. This actually came out in World War II. Wayne plays a pilot before America officially enters the war. It was set in China. It's about volunteer airmen fighting the Japanese in China. Less gunslinging, more dogfighting. All right, let's see. Who knows this one? This is not Kon-Tiki. Hey, Rob. Yeah, John Havlicek. That was me. I was a small forward. Flying Tigers is correct, Stuart. Good job. Flying Tigers, 1942. The real Flying Tigers were American pilots flying for China's Air Force. They were heroes before Pearl Harbor. There he is. I was mentioning, Stuart, that the little movies get better and better each week. So, kind of notice that. They're getting better each week. And that's just because the technology is getting better every week. Number 12. All right, let's see if you can get this one. No pistols here, just tranquilizer darts and rhinos. So this is on safari. It's shot in Tanzania. It's part documentary, part buddy flick. Wayne leads a crew capturing wild animals for zoos. Who knows this one? It's oddly soothing. until the charging buffalo arrived. He plays a guy named Sean Mercer, and he's cool under African pressure. Not. It wasn't called. Oh, there you go. Sandra has it. Sandra has it. Yeah. Sandra has it, and you were, Doctor. You were on the right track. It sounds like Dakari, but it's Hatari. That's correct. 1962. Henry Mancini's score includes the iconic tune "Baby Elephant's Walk," which became a jazz standard. That sounds really familiar. You guys hum a few bars for me? The Baby Elephant's Walk. We're gonna have to play that afterwards. Baby Elephant's Walk. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff they did in these movies. Were you here, Stuart, for the one where he spanks the women in the movie? With Clintock. You couldn't get away with that now. Number 11. It's Wayne in a mustache, and he's in a melancholy mood. Retirement looms for his cavalry captain. This is one of John Ford's most poetic, painterly westerns. I like that. Technicolor skies stretch across Monument Valley. This would have been filmed over in my neck of the woods in southern Utah. I don't know if you guys knew it, but I lived there for quite a while too. There it is. He's got some Monument Valley scenes in the background there. Wayne plays Captain Nathan Brittles. Weary but noble. Weary but noble. Anybody remember this one? Technicolor. Is this the one with Roman Gabriel? It may be the one with Roman Gabriel, but I don't remember that. Roman Gabriel's the Indian, right? Does anybody know who Roman Gabriel is besides me and Brad? Probably not. He's the former quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. Played in India. This is called She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. This is all the way back in 1949, so I don't blame you for not getting it. Okay. Hey, we're into the top 10. You guys ready for the top 10? All right, here we go. Now, this one would be easier if it had the 4 characters. 4 brothers reunite after mother's funeral. That's a key clue. I think this one has Dean Martin, some other people in it. 65. So yeah, prime Dean Martin, John Wayne. Wayne brings quiet intensity as the eldest sibling. Family drama meets shoot 'em up action. Not True Grit. Keep trying now. And not The Searchers. It's not. We're getting closer though, right? We're in the top 10, so it's got to come up soon. He plays John Elder, seeking justice for his family. So 4 brothers reunite at their mother's funeral. Anybody remember the name of this one? 1965. Despite playing brothers, Wayne was nearly 30 years older than most of his co-stars. Yeah, you know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The Songs of Katie Elder. That's correct. 1965. There it is. The Songs. He doesn't look 30 years older. All right. All right, Sandra. Everybody's going to get this one. One eye, no nonsense, and a whole lot of grit. That's too good a clue, robots. He rides with a teenage girl on a revenge mission. There's a snake pit, a Texas Ranger, and a lot of whiskey. All right, Sandra. Good job. Stuart. Doctor. There we go. This role finally won him that elusive Oscar. Now, did you know that? What's the character's name? Who remembers the character's name? It's a very distinctive name. Tough as saddle leather. Now, was Katharine Hepburn in this too? Yes, Katharine Hepburn was in this. And yeah, Doctor, you got it. Rooster Cogburn. Wayne wore the eye patch on his good eye because it looked better on camera. Way to take it for the team, John. Very good. Yeah, there we go. True Grit, 1969. Katharine Hepburn, Rooster Cogburn. You got it all. All right, top 8 now. Now we're going to go back to 1959 for this one, okay? 1959. We've mentioned it. We have mentioned it. A sheriff, a drunk, and a kid walk into a jail. Beginning of a joke, right? The town's outlaws want their boss released. It sounds like the story of every Western we've ever watched. Tension builds as they hold the line inside the jailhouse. Now, this is the one with Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson. They joined the posse. Wayne plays Sheriff John T. Chance. Calm and coiled. He looks calm and coiled right there. Now, who remembers this one? Doctor. Thank you for that, Doctor. It's always good to have a doctor in the house to give us that bit of color. Stuart for the team. Stuart got it. It is Rio Bravo. Now, we didn't mention it earlier because we already did the one that was kind of a sequel to Rio Bravo, right? Rio Bravo. This film was Howard Hawks' rebuttal to High Noon, showcasing self-reliance and old-school grit. There you go. All right, number 7. Now, this is going back. I think this one was even black and white. This is 1948. And this isn't your dad's cattle drive movie. It's quite a bit dark. Wayne, not because it's in black and white. No. Wayne clashes with Montgomery Clift in a power struggle. Now, was that before Montgomery Clift had the accident where he got the scar? I can't remember. Now, he plays a man obsessed with control and legacy. Now, the cinematography is as sweeping as The Herd, but it's in black and white. His name is Thomas Dunson, driven and dangerous. Thomas Dunson. All right, Meadows in the house. Not Stagecoach. Stuart's taking a few for the team here. Thank you, Stuart. This was one of the first films to portray Wayne as morally ambiguous. A turning point in his career. Well, that was all the way back in 1948. So was he morally ambiguous from then on? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe so. I'm glad the gang's all here because we got some tough categories tonight. That's good. All right, number 6. Now, this one has been mentioned already, too. A legendary gunfighter learns he's dying of cancer. This film is as much about Wayne as his character. It's quiet, somber, and surprisingly moving. All right. Doctor, run. You are correct. Features a young Ron Howard and a killer last showdown. There you go. Wayne plays J.B. Books, confronting the end of the line. There he is, confronting the end of the line with little Ronnie Howard. This was Wayne's final role. He passed away 3 years later, making the film an eerie farewell. But wasn't that little of Ronnie Howard. Medium-sized Ronnie Howard. The Shootist is correct. Shootist. 1976. 1976, the year I graduated from high school. 1976, the 200-year anniversary or bicentennial of the United States. There you go. Yeah, Stuart, you know how that works, Stuart. Part of the game. Part of the game. Number five. I'm giving you a chance to see the picture. Boot camp never looked so brutal or patriotic. Now, this is all the way back in 1949. Wayne trains a squad of rookies for Pacific combat. He earned his first Oscar nomination for this role. As Sergeant Stryker, that's a familiar name. He's tough. He's tough love personified. Yeah. It is. Doctor has the answer. But what was the actual name of the movie? It's a mixture of the words you got there, kind of, Doctor. Iwo Jima is in it. But it is kind of interesting because the actual name was Sands of Iwo Jima. The Sands of Iwo Jima. The film features actual footage from the real Iwo Jima landing. And that's blended drama and documentary. There it is. Yeah. You got it, Stuart. Sands of Iwo Jima is correct. Okay, top four. All right, this is the oldest one of the batch. 1939. I think this was the best picture of the year that year. A mismatched group journeys through hostile territory. The Ringo Kid spins his rifle and spins into stardom. The Ringo Kid. This once again is John Ford. John Ford's framing made Monument Valley iconic. This is the first time Monument Valley really got shown off. Yeah, there you go, Brad. We knew it was coming up. We knew it was coming up somewhere. Wayne's breakout as Ringo launched him into legend. And you're right, it is Stagecoach, 1939. Orson Welles watched Stagecoach over 40 times while he was preparing Citizen Kane. Learn something every day on Dave's After Dark. Yeah. Orson Welles watched it 40 times. Must have been good. We better watch it. Maybe we'll just turn on Stagecoach on YouTube some night. We'll watch it together. All right. Top three. Next one's 1962. Now, when the legend becomes fact, print the legend. A senator returns to a town with a buried past. It looks like the picture is kind of generic. Looks like a cowboy. Wayne, you better listen to the clues. Wayne and Jimmy Stewart spar over justice and myth. The story unfolds in flashback and deep regrets. Now, Wayne plays Calm Donovan, the man behind the myth. Now, this was shot in black and white to emphasize nostalgia. And it is one of John Ford's most introspective films. 1962. All right. You got it. Go on. Very good. Very good. The man who shot Liberty Valance. It's correct. And the robots have it number 3. Must be good. All right, that only leaves 2. And so I've seen the top 2 answers up there before. Number 2. Obsession burns as hot as the Texas sun. A girl is kidnapped. Her uncle won't stop searching. Wayne plays a man you admire and you fear. Years pass, hatred festers, and the landscapes are awesome. He's Ethan Edwards, unforgettable and unsettling. It's the other one. The other one, Sandra. It's the other one. Obsession burns hot as the Texas sun. A girl is kidnapped. Wayne plays a man you admire and you fear. Ethan Edwards. Frequently ranked among the greatest films ever made. It influenced directors from Scorsese to Spielberg. Don't have it yet, huh? 1956. There you go, Matthew. And yeah, I've seen, it's like most of you have written this answer up there sometime tonight. You are correct. Adieu with the searchers. Frequently ranked among the greatest films ever. All right, Sandra, what's that leave? Number 1. 1952. Number 1 John Wayne movie. No cowboys. Just green hills and Irish tempers. Cool. Now, a retired boxer returns to his roots in Ireland. Ooh, another Maureen O'Hara movie. Romance brews with the fiery. She's always fiery. Fiery. Maureen O'Hara. Fists fly, but not for the reasons you expect. Yes, Sandra. You are correct. Wayne plays Sean Thornton, brawler with a heart. And he is the Quiet Man. Quiet Man is correct. 1952. Now, this was filmed in lush Technicolor, and it won Mr. John Ford his 4th Best Director Oscar and remains a fan favorite outside of the Western genre. All right. Well, there's some John Wayne for you. That was fun. All right, you guys got them all, didn't you? I think you did. Well, maybe not. Might have stumped you a couple. Not much. Might have stumped you a couple. Ah, yeah, see what I'm talking about? The little videos are getting better and better, aren't they? And that's all just a result of, the AI video software getting better and better.